Hi all, welcome to my channel Inspired by Biographies. Freedom is not given, it is taken. This is one of his slogans. He is also a person who fought for freedom of India till the death. He got inspired by philosophies of Swami Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Paramahansa in his college days. And with those inspirational thoughts, he done so many social services at the time along with his friends and sometimes alone also. He is a bright student, got selected for ICS Indian Civil Services in first attempt itself. But he resigned for his ICS candidature because he don't want to work under British, and also Jallianwala Bagh heartbreaking incident is also one of the reasons to make this decision. In initial days, he praised the Gandhi a lot. And also he joined in INC International Congress after he resigned to his Indian Civil Services candidature. And in initial days of joining in INC, he was guided by Chittaranjan Das. And within few days he became president of All India Youth Congress. And in those days itself he started a newspaper with the name Swaraj to promote self-governance in India. He got arrested by the British government with the reason that he had connections with the secret revolutionary movements against British. Even in his imprisonment time, he got chosen as a mayor of Calcutta. From jail itself, with his writings, he is motivating all Indian people to fight against British to get freedom. Due to this reason, he deported to Burma. He got released in 1927. Then he returned to find Bengal Congress after the death of Chittaranjan Das. The dates are leaving the calendar along with so many sacrifices and deaths of common people of India in a rule of British. And once in 1928, the Motilal Nehru Committee demanded dominion status in India. But he was stand strongly at the side of Jawaharlal Nehru and demanded for complete independence of India from the British. That was the first time Gandhi sensed violence in his behavior, and that's the first time Gandhi disagreed with his ideology. With this information, have any guesses who is he? If you got the name, please comment below. Okay, let's continue. In those days, arrest and release is became quite common for him. And for every time they arrested him with the same reason that he had connections with the secret revolutionary movements which fought against British rule. But here the fun part is that he is a part of INC, Indian National Congress at that time. That Indian National Congress strongly supports non-violence. After a series of arrests, he finally got to released in a year of 1934 with the reason of ill. Then, in the name of treatment, he went to Europe and there he wrote The Indian Struggle 1920 to 1934 and pleaded India's cause with the European leaders. He returned from Europe in 1936 and he was again taken into custody because what he done in Europe, and he was released after a year. After came back from prison in 1938, he was elected as president of Indian National Congress at Haripura. And again he was elected as president at Tripuri session in 1939 by defeating Dr. P. Sitaramaiah, who was supported by Gandhi himself. He maintained strict standards during the commencement of World War and demanded full independence of India from the British within 6 months. There he got to face lot of criticism from the remaining Congress leaders, and because of the lack of support from the Gandhi, he came out of Indian National Congress. And then he started his own progressive group called the forward bloc. And then by him mass movement was started against Britishers using Indian men in the wars of foreign countries, and it became a huge success due to the great support from other countries. But he was put under house arrest in Calcutta in 1940 again. He is not able to tolerate behavior of British in this critical period of India, and he was expressed in a determination to fast to death, which frightened the British government into releasing him. And on January 26, 1941, though closely watched, he escaped from his Calcutta residence in disguise. Then he traveled through Afghanistan and Moscow and finally reached Germany. There he met the Nazi leader and asked him to help India in getting free from British rule. Nazi leader agreed his request and done all the arrangements what he asked for. And also he arranged a well accommodation for him. There he met a lady called Emily. He married to her afterwards. After spending there for few months, he sensed the defeat of Germany in a world war and he decided to move to Japan to seek the help of them. And then he started to Japan and said goodbye to her wife Emily, but she didn't know that those are the last words of him. Then through German and Japan marines and planes, he reached Japan and asked them to help India in getting free from British rule. Japan accepted his request and gave all authorities and sources to prepare the army. Then there he organized his army in the name of Azad Hind Fauj with a total of 40,000 soldiers. Then he started the battle against British in March 18, 1944. At initial stage, his army troop performed very well. But afterwards, due to bad weather conditions, they couldn't perform very well. Then at last they have to accept the defeat in that battle. After accepting the defeat in that battle, he flew to Southeast Asia for the next move against British. According to the records of Japan, that plane was crashed in Taipei, Taiwan, and he got very severe burn injuries and he got admitted in a Taiwan hospital. And according to those records, he died on August 18, 1945 in that Taiwan hospital. But whatever, basing on some theories, it is also believed that he was still alive for many years after that. That may be true or not. But according to the nation and all the people of India, he is still alive in the form of memories of his bravery actions which he done for the freedom of India. Give me blood and I will give you freedom. This is his another famous slogan. With this, I hope you got a clear picture of him now. If you still didn't get his name, I mentioned his name in the comment section below. Please check it. And we can learn so many lessons from the biography of this particular freedom fighter. From that, the main one is one individual may die for a good cause, but after his death, his struggle for that cause will incarnate into 1,000 lives. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Thank you so much, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel Inspired by Biographies. Thank you.